Pass the butter and them grits. Girls raised in the South.
I heard them bitches pressed about me. I ain't even know. Louis on my booty.
You got another lawyer. Am I correct?
That's correct.
How much longer after that did you retain another lawyer?
It was just a few months after.
So, a few months after you retained another lawyer.
Yes.
And you retained that other lawyer to sue Rob.
Yes.
And then you retained a third lawyer.
Yes.
And you retained that lawyer as well to sue Rob.
Yes.
Now, there was another settlement. Am I correct? A settlement agreement?
That's correct.
And that one was signed by you as well. Am I correct?
Yes.
And that one was read before you signed it.
Yes. I was allowed to read that one.
And was it explained to you before you signed it?
Yes, it was.
And your mother was with you in the process as well?
No, she wasn't.
So you did this one by yourself?
Yes, I did.
How old were you at that time?
I'm not sure.
Do you remember what year you signed it?
I don't recall the year I signed it.
Well, may I approach the witness?
Yes. Sorry.
Here, Nelly, hand me that document there. Look at this document and see if it refreshes your recollection to the date
This is
you
the third
signed
settlement.
it.
The
The
second
second
agreement.
agreement.
Can you note for the record what document you just showed her?
3500 JP 29.
So this is familiar.
You've had an opportunity to review the document?
Yes.
Does it refresh your recollection of as to the date
Yes.
that it was signed by you?
Yes.
What was that date?
August of 2013.
And how old were you at that time?
I was 20.
Now, when you would stay at, according to you, Rob's house, you testified that there were times that you had to ask permission to go to the bathroom.
That's correct.
Now, what rooms were you in generally were you when you were there?
I was mainly in the mirror room in Music 1.
So mirror room has a bathroom, am I correct?
Yes, it does.
And is your testimony you had to ask permission to go to the bathroom in the mirror room?
Yes.
Come on,
And how
y'all.
long
Come on, y'all.
generally would you have to wait in there before you could get permission?
Generally, it would be fast if I was on his good side, and he'll get back to me within about 5 minutes.
And what if you were on his bad side?
If I was on his bad side, then I have to wait until he would give me permission.
What I'm asking you,
Tap your bag.
approximately how long?
The longest period was 3 days.
So, you're in a room. You don't see the man for 3 days.
It's a
You
bathroom
need
in
to
the
go to the
room.
bathroom.
You wait 3 days.
And you don't relieve yourself?
That's incorrect.
You just testified and told us that the longest you had to wait was 3 days. Am I correct?
Come on, girl.
That's correct.
You're in the mirror room.
Yes.
The bathroom is right there.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you testified and told us yesterday
Y'all
about
hear that shit?
occasion where you were called to the tour bus by. You testified and told the jury yesterday that there came a point in time when you were actually in his home, and he was in tour bus, and he called you to the tour bus.
Yes.
Yes.
This is about Rkelly.
And when you got to the tour bus, you testified and told us
This is the
about 2
transcript
people
from
being
the
on the
court
bus.
case.
Am I correct?
Yes,
Rob and another woman, correct?
that's correct.
And before that, has you ever been on a tour bus?
No,
Describe the tour bus.
his tour bus was a big black travel bus, and it had red and tan lines on the outside of it.
Now, you had seen that bus on a number of occasions, am I correct?
What's up, Bella?
That's correct.
So it was no problem with you recognizing that bus, am I correct?
That's correct.
Now, describe the interior of that bus.
The interior of the bus was tan, and there's a table in there, and he has like long.
Where's the table?
The table is to the left side of the bus when you get on it.
And go ahead, finish responding.
And then there's seating, and there's a bathroom on the bus.
What about bunk beds?
I don't recall seeing bunk beds on the bus.
How many bathrooms on the bus?
I only saw one.
Where was that one?
It was towards like the after the table, like towards the middle of the bus.
And then you testified and told us that there came a point in time when you got herpes.
Yes.
And you testified that before that, Rob had never mentioned anything to you about herpes. Am I correct?
Wait a minute.
About
Wait,
him having herpes?
Stop it, sis.
That's correct.
Real quick. When she got herpes, once you get herpes, you can't get rid of it. So she making it seem as though she contracted it and got rid of it.
Okay, so earlier in her testimony,
Go ahead, hit that shit, because this is about to be a good one right here.
I'm trying to look in the notes to see what it was. It in her was it in her main, was it in her direct examination or the cross examination? But she said when she told Rkelly she had herpes and the doctor came to see her at his house and gave her and subscribed her some medicine. She didn't take the medicine because she didn't believe in taking medicine. But bitch, you got sores on your pussy. Who gets sores on their pussy and don't take medicine? Missed me with that shit. What you did, girl? What you did to get them sores off your pussy?
Huh? And that's why. That's what I'm saying.
Sense.
Like,
hey, bro.
Yeah, that did.
So like
that's
now
why I'm like, hold on.
This is the cross examination, right? And he's setting it up. You know, they gotta ask the questions a certain kind of way so it can be set up a way, because you know the rules and the regulations of presenting the evidence. You get what I'm saying? How can I do this? How can I swap y'all out? Because I know you want to sit next to him.
I'll drop down. I'll drop in the comments.
I'm gonna swap with you. I'm gonna swap with you real quick. And
I'll drop down that way.
Oh, they won't let me swap.
You can add boxes at this mode and still keep the YouTube video, right, Bestie? Because I thought I can do it before. Okay, so it doesn't. Yeah, so once those boxes open, then they'll just. That's what. Yeah, like that.
Boom.
Yeah, Teresa, get your ass out of my goddamn seat.
I didn't want no one to have to leave. Okay, I've seen Bestie do it too many times. So all right.
Go to box 4. Let me see if I can take it back down so no weirdos won't be jumping in my shit.
Or you just want to.
Yeah, Teresa, you got to go. You got to go. Go with your man, girl. Go with your man.
We in here like swimwear. I know what she want, honey. I make her comfortable while she chilling. So her boo thing don't woke up. God damn it. Nigga, we'll be waiting on you, nigga.
That nasty shit. Stop dino fucking. That nasty.
I love that dino porn in the rain. But yeah, so like the way the evidence, they have to ask it a certain way so she can speak about it a certain way, so they got to set the questions up. That's why it seemed like it's kind of like long-winded and almost the same question over and over again, but it's the way they have to set it up. So yeah, she's saying R. Kelly never told her about herpes, but they finna put this lie in her face. Listen to this shit. I heard this shit too, but I was going to sleep.
Well, until I find it, I'll move to another area. Now,
He gonna be going around and
let's
sporadically,
go
but
to the
y'all,
blue
y'all gonna
T-shirt.
catch it.
You testified and told us yesterday that essentially that Robert assaulted you on the last time you met with him and had sexual encounter with him.
That's correct.
And you testified and told us that he slapped you with an open hand in your face. Am I correct?
That's correct.
And you testified that he also choked you out. Am I correct?
That's correct.
That you literally passed out.
That's correct.
And you testified that he also spat in your face.
That's correct.
And then you went on and told us that after all of this, you had a sexual encounter with him. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Now, when he slapped you, did you fall?
No, I did not.
He slapped you with a lot of force, though. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have any marks on your body, on your face?
I don't recall.
But he slapped you real hard. Am I correct?
Hard to me? Yes.
And he's much bigger than you are, correct?
That's correct.
And where specifically on your face were you hit?
Is R. Kelly right-handed or left-handed?
I was hit on my right side.
Okay. On your jaw or across your lips or
I was hit across my cheek.
across your cheek. Did it catch any part of your lip?
The side of it.
The side of your lip. Now, with that force, your lips were swollen. Am I correct?
My lips were not swollen.
Cheeks were swollen.
My cheek was stinging, but I'm not sure if it was swollen.
And any blood coming from the lip?
Sound like foreplay. Sound like BDS
and then
foreplay
what
to
happened
me.
First? Did he slap you first or choke you first?
He slapped me first.
And then he choked you.
Correct.
And then he choked you out. Where were you?
I don't understand the question.
Well, when he choked you, were you standing?
Yes, I was.
And you were right in front of him?
Yes, I was.
And you said he choked you out till you passed out. Is that correct?
Yes, against the wall.
So when you woke up, you were on the floor. Am I correct?
That's correct.
And had he spat on you before that?
Had he did what?
Lord, give me strength. Oh, gosh. You said he spat on you, right?
Yes.
Was that before the slap?
That was after I got up and I was on the floor.
Oh.
You were on the floor. So he reached down and looked down and spat on you.
That's correct.
And it was in your face.
That's correct.
And then after that, you got up and you had sex with him.
That's correct.
And then you went home.
That's correct.
And it was on the ride home, you took the train?
Yes, I did.
It's a 2-hour ride?
Yes.
And on that ride on the train, you started thinking about how humiliating that was.
Yes.
And you start thinking about, you know what? I'm going to take this. I'm not going to take this anymore.
Yes.
You start thinking about I'm going to go to a lawyer.
Not at the time.
Well, when did you start thinking about going to a lawyer?
I wanted to go to the lawyer like when I got home. I didn't think about it on the train ride.
Okay, but when you got home, you thought about going to a lawyer, right? Am I correct?
That's correct.
And you started gathering your evidence. Is that correct?
That's incorrect.
You didn't start thinking about, okay, when am I going to tell this lawyer what evidence I have?
No, I did not.
Well, after you were taking a ride home and he smacked your face, did you take any photographs of your face?
I did not.
Did you tell your mom?
Once I got home, yes, I did.
Did you call the cops?
No, we did not.
But you called a civil lawyer.
Yes.
A civil lawyer would try to get you money. Am I correct?
That's correct.
A criminal lawyer brings you here.
I'm sorry. I don't understand the question.
I'm sorry. The criminal lawyer, criminal case brings you here.
I see.
That's correct.
Now, I want to go to that shirt, the blue t-shirt that you testified about. You said